Hello, good afternoon. We're here to make today's update for the video portfolio. It is down 1.28%, so not a pretty day. And I'm gonna sell two of my holdings. It is up 8.2%. The portfolio is up to 8.2% since the beginning of the month. Up 9.5% since the beginning of the month. This is the gain loss of the open positions only, and this is our chart. Since inception we had this nice bull run here, but have been consolidating for the past couple of weeks or so. Today I'm gonna take some action. I'm gonna sell two of my holdings, the two biggest ones, and let me try to explain that. So let's go over the individual charts. Okay, ACH. Well, I'm gonna sell this one today because one of the main reasons I held it was because I thought the stock was undervalued when compared to Alcoa, because I read reports that ACH was getting head to head with Alcoa for the first place in global aluminium production. So I thought both companies should be worth about the same. And ACH is a 19 billion market cap and Alcoa is a 34 billion market cap. But even though ACH is approaching the first place, or approaching Alcoa in aluminium production, its revenues are much lower than Alcoa's. ACH had revenue of, let me check that, I've written that here. Just a second. Sorry. Well, ACH had revenues of roughly 8 billion in 2006 and Alcoa of 30.38 billion. So AA's annual revenue is still about 3.8 times larger than ACH, and the market cap is just 1.78 times larger. So I thought because they had more or less the same production, they had the same revenues, but not at all, because Alcoa is a lot more than just selling aluminium. And so it has 30 billion in revenues and ACH is just 8 billion. In terms of a price to sales ratio comparison, ACH looks quite expensive when compared to Alcoa. So one of my main reasons wasn't valid, so I'm gonna take my 22% profit on this and move on to find the better value. So I'm selling this one today at today's closing price. Moving on. We have INSW here. The stock came off terribly today to touch the 50 days moving average again, and then recovered some ground. Today there were reports that El Sawaf, one of the company's insiders, bought just 120 shares here at 680. He has been buying at that level, so that gives me confidence that the fundamental turnaround within the company is working, and Q2 results will be nice. So I'll keep holding this one. EDAC, another very volatile stock. I just saw it is down 6% today, but technically it is still on track above 9. I don't want to see it break 9, or at least do not break the 50 days moving average. The fundamental value is much higher, so I'm gonna keep holding this one for some more time. I think it should go to 12 immediately to reflect the improvement in fundamentals, so keep EDAC. As for SLT, well, this has been I'm sorry, because when I started this trade I had very high expectations for it, but the more I study it, the less I like it. I see that revenue growth was mostly due to the commodities boom, especially zinc, which doubled in 2005 and in 2006. That's why SLT's revenues grew roughly 90% a year. But zinc is down in 2007, so I don't see that much growth in 2007, perhaps 10 to 15%. That's what one of the analysts covering the stock says. So if we have just 12.5% in growth in 2007, the optimal selling price is about 14.80. So not really worth the effort. That's given by my valuation model. Moreover, I understand that the company diluted shareholders' value a lot when it made this second offering, and the stock was up a lot in India before being traded in the US. But the market cap rose 27% because of this second offering. So earnings per share will suffer because there are a lot more shares now, 150 million more shares. And I don't like that, so they didn't hesitate much to dilute this way. So nothing guarantees me that they won't keep doing it going forward. So I'm gonna sell it and take it to 2 or 3% loss because I don't see all that much potential, and I'll look for better holdings. Since I can only have 5, I really need to have the ones where I'm the most confident, and I've lost some confidence here, and I'm gonna sell this one. As for Eternal Technologies, ETLT.OB, the stock is responding very well to the news out that the company is buying back 5% of its shares outstanding. That means their cash is worth something. People were afraid that there wasn't any convertibility from their renminbis into US dollars, but it seems their money is good for this, and they have $25.3 million in cash, and the market cap is roughly 40 million. The stock, this company made earnings per share of 11 cents in 2006, so it is trading at 6 times earnings. If it trades instead at 12 times earnings, we will get a double here, so the potential is very high. It certainly compensates the risk, and the stock is responding very well to this catalyst, so I'm quite hopeful here, and I'll keep holding. Okay, this was today's update. Let's check the video portfolio again now. Where is it? Okay, let's refresh this. Let's see if it got a bit better. Yeah, a bit better, down 1.3%. No, a bit worse, 1.3%, up 9.5% since its start. So thank you for your interest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.